What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome to our first ever disgaea video. Wow, I never thought I would say that about a horizontal game. Today, guys, we are going to talk about disgaea, the best heroes to reroll for. In this game, they give you a reroll, an unlimited reroll, I should say, and you can roll as much as you want. So the question is, what hero should you be rolling for? There is 3 of them that are top triple S tier. I'm going to go over those with you guys in just a second here. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you guys 5 free codes that will give you basically a free 10 pull, if not more. I think it's like 2,000 worth of currency. So you definitely want to watch all the way to the end to get those awesome codes. So getting into the best starting hero, I've been streaming this game for about 5.5 hours on Twitch. I didn't think I'd be playing it for that long. So I've been talking to the whole community about, the best starting heroes. I pulled up a tier list. I will link the tier list I'm using down below, or the tier list that I used as a guide. I will link that down below for you guys so you guys can check it out as well. It also has a ton of other awesome information on it, which will really start you strong in disgaea. I didn't see myself playing this game long term, or even playing it more than half an hour. And here we are. I am making content on it, and I plan on making further content on it because it's a lot of fun. It's designed really well. There is a lot of layers to this game. In a lot of these gacha games that come out, there is not a lot of content. In disgaea, that is not the problem. This game has been around since PlayStation 1, so this game holds a ton of nostalgia already for a lot of people, and I feel like it's a really good game for someone like me that knows nothing about the game or never even seen the game a day in their life. It still pulled me in and made me want to play it more and more. So when it's hitting both sides of the fence like that, it has to be doing something right, especially if it impresses me, because you guys know I hate horizontal games. I don't even give them a chance half the time, but this game pulled me right in, and I plan on playing it and making a ton of content on it. So let's get into the list here, or let's get into the top 3 best starting heroes. And the first one I want to talk about is Desco. That is who I went with. Great choice. He's clearing all the content for me so far. I think Desco would be the #1 pick. If I had to pick one of the 3, I would definitely go with Desco. Let's pull him up on my screen because I have him. I'm not going to be able to pull up the other 2 because I don't have them. And the link that I'm going to put down below for you also has a bunch of information on these characters as well. So first up here is my man Desco. I still have a lot of learning to do in this game, a lot of playing to do to really get the hang of it myself. But I can tell you that Desco is top tier. And if you want to go with something else, Lara is another really good unit. I'm still not sure on what units are good and what content yet, being I didn't play the first games or the other games that are out there. You know, when you start disgaea, they will start you in a direct summon. I'm not sure why they didn't let us just pick the hero, why we have to go through summoning. It took me almost like 50 or 60 tries to get Desco. But if I would have pulled Laurel along the way, I think I'm saying her name right. Probably not. You guys can rip me up in the comments. But if I would have pulled her along the way, I probably would have stopped with her because she is an S tier and she is probably just as good as Desco in certain content. And the last one I want to talk about here is Valtez. He is another really good starting hero. So the 3 of them are S tier on any tier list that I have looked at so far. They are at the top of every single one of the tier lists. A runner up here would be Dark Santa. He's only A tier on most of the tier lists, but I think he's better than A tier. It's just where they're ranking him out right now. And just remember, nobody's really played the game yet. No one's broken into the end game content. So any tier list that's out there, you definitely want to take it with a grain of salt. I definitely agree with the 3 starting heroes on this tier list, and that's why I went with it. And that's why I talked to everybody on Discord about it to make sure that this tier list was accurate. You guys know I'm not a big fan of tier lists because potentially it could turn the player off to a really good hero just because it might have a bad rating on a tier list. So let's pull up Dark Santa here real quick. I wish I can go over the other heroes. I am going to put them on the screen for you here so you can see their skills. And I'll go over their skills with you in just a second as well. But here's Dark Santa. He's on the featured banner. This is one of the banners you can summon on without having to spend money. One issue I did notice with this game is you have to spend money to summon on certain banners. But that's besides the point. That's not what this video is going to be geared towards. We'll get into that in the future if it becomes a problem. So here's my man Dark Santa, same name, Laharl. And Laharl is an S unit, but he's just the Dark Santa version of it. So we got all stats except speed 30%, really strong. All members win damage dealt plus 15%. All stats except speed 10%. Then we have the skills here, and these you get as you level up the unit. So level 1. Then you have level 2, level 3, so we have attack plus 25%. And that's all. So it'll say target 1 or it'll say target all. And that's how you can determine whether the skill is on just him or the whole team. Then you have the affinity. All members win damage plus 15%. And again, you can just see that under NE. It'll show you all the skills as you level up the hero. So that is my man Dark Santa. Now let's pull up the skills for Valvatore's and Lahara. And I will put those on the screen for you here so you can see them. And I'm also going to link it down below, like I said. So Lahara showing here, all stats except speed of the party plus 10%. And then it just shows a picture of her. This is not a tier list. It's just like a picture and it shows them, I guess, their leader skills, it looks like. All stats except speed, 11%. So yes, that is their leader skill. So that's all it's showing on this list. I wish I owned them so I go more in depth with you guys with them. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about who you should reroll for. So the answer to that question is Desco being number 1. Lahara and Valvatore's being right there. It's totally up to you. It is a personal choice. I think Desco is the best out of all 3 of them. But you can't go wrong with any of them. So if you pick Valvatore's or Lahara, don't worry. They're just as good. And I'm sure you're going to pull Desco down the line anyways. I just think that Desco is going to be the number 1 starting hero in disgaea. So with that being said, let's move on to the 5 codes here. Now that we have that out of the way. And again, guys, just remember, everything is linked down below. All the information that I got, where I got it from, it will all be right down there. But let's move on to the codes here. What you guys came for. And I will show you how to put them in as well, because it could be a little confusing. So you want to be on your home screen, which is Stronghold. You'll see it'll be lit up in purple. You're going to click on the menu on the top right hand side. You're going to click on Other. And then you're going to click on Serial Code. And this is where you're going to put your codes in for disgaea. So we have the first code here, and it is H3WQ5FT9QW. And we're going to click Confirm. Boom. Perfect. Now let's get the other ones. We got 4 more, guys. That's right. 4 more codes for you guys. Let's copy and paste this one. And we're going to do the same thing. Serial code. And this code is NUWJYU26XH. Now, I think caps are sensitive, guys. The way these are put in, it looks like they are. So keep that in mind. If you're not copying and pasting this, be sure to copy it the same way you see it on the screen right now. So lowercase n, lowercase u, capital W. If for some reason the code is not working, if you're not doing the cap sensitive in that code, something to keep in mind. So let's confirm this one. And this one is RR5, lowercase n, G, lowercase u, V, lowercase a, F, lowercase I. And we're going to confirm. Perfect. We still got 2 more, guys. 2 more codes for you guys. And this one is lowercase g, y, k, a, for lowercase j, lowercase r, capital E, lowercase q, lowercase f. And we're going to click confirm. And I did check, guys. Caps do matter. That's why I'm reading it out now for you, whether it's caps or not, because it does matter. I did check. I wanted to be sure. So one more thing I'm going to do for you guys is put these codes down below so you can just easily copy and paste them. They'll be right next to the link where the tier list is and all the other stuff that I linked down below. It'll be right above that so you can easily just copy and paste them. And I will also put it in a pinned comment just to make it easier for you guys if you want to copy and paste instead of putting them in by hand. So we got that one. And now this is the last one. Paste. And this one is lowercase e, 7, e, lowercase f, 2, 4, lowercase e, v, f, c. And we're going to click confirm. Boom. And that's 5 codes, guys. Enjoy those codes and enjoy the game. Give it a fair shake, guys. Don't do what I do and just write the game off because it's horizontal. Get in there, give it a chance, give it a couple days, see what you think, and then you can draw an honest conclusion on it, whether you want to play it or not. Let's see what those codes actually gave us, though, before we end it here. So we got AP Potion times 3. We got 2,000 summons. We got 200 quartz. Another 200 quartz. Got some coupons, some energy, gate keys, which are really good. More quartz. So let's claim all and see what we actually get here. So we got 900 quartz, which is really good. And a bunch of other stuff along the way. So we cannot be mad about that. If you guys played disgaea, you know that it is a pretty expensive game if you're going to be on the pay to win side of things. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for love and support. If you want to be a part of the sub celebration giveaway, that is linked down below. If you want to be a part of the random giveaway that we do here on YouTube, all you have to do is sub to the channel, like, and comment on my past 10 videos, and that will automatically enter you into the random giveaway. If you want to follow me on Twitch and Discord, those are also linked down below. We do 2 monthly giveaways on Discord, random giveaways on Twitch. And remember, guys, all these codes are going to be linked down below with all the information that I shared here with you today. As always, I love each and every single one of you. I will see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.